So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
About 40 years ago.
And what do you like about them?
The durability.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I've gone down on my motorcycle. I don't know if that's funny, but I was going about 120 something miles an hour, and that watch sustained all the scrapes of the asphalt.
The same watch you're wearing?
Yeah. It's got little scuffies right there.
And do you want to tell us your name?
My name is Danny Alicea.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
I've known about them since forever, I feel like. I used to work for the MoMA, and that's where I bought this one.
And what do you like about them?
I like the retro feel of it. I like, it's easy, it's simple. I love the timer effect of it. I use it all the time. It's my favorite watch. I wear it every day. And I wear this size and then the size you have currently on, the bigger size. So I like the versatility that it has.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
You know what? I work in tech, and I find that it's not a fancy watch, it's not a big watch, but I find that a lot of the time, people will definitely notice my watch over someone's fancy long Longines or whatever it's called watch. So it's like, oh, it was only like $30. So yeah, I had my previous one lasted me 15 years, so I didn't have to change the battery until when I finally did. The guy told me, yeah, the water resistance is wearing down. It's probably not gonna last much longer, and it didn't. But hey, 15 years is a long time for a digital watch to last, so I'm very happy.
You want to tell us your name?
My name's Amanda.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
So I actually, I got introduced to Casio from G-Shock when I was in the military, and as soon as we were able to go ahead and buy something for ourselves, I bought one of the G-Shocks that they had available at the PX. So, I mean, it's really durable. It's really durable. It's lasted me a really long time, and it's really cool. I really like the way it's designed, the build. It gives me all the information I need to know right then and there. So, I love my G-Shock, to be honest.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I don't think I have any funny stories about the watch, no. But like I said, it's been with me for a really long time, since 2018. So, like I said, it's really durable. It lasted me a long time, for real.
Do you want to tell us your name?
Yeah, sure. My name is Jerry. Silent Dot Shutters. Jerry L. Nunez, you can say.
So, when did you first hear about Casio watches?
When I was a kid. Yeah, so probably like 30 years ago.
And what do you like about them?
That they are indestructible, and they are good, they are nice, and the retro design is also very nice. Yeah.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I still have my first one, which was the gift from my uncle. Like I said, probably 30 years ago, and he brought it at that time from Switzerland. He was working there, and I still have this watch. Yeah, I bet if I would change the battery, it would still work.
And do you want to tell us your name?
My name is Nate, and I come from Slovenia.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
When I was a kid.
What do you like about them?
Super tough. Yeah, durable, last a long time.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Not really, other than this is probably my 10th watch that I have. A lot of Casios. I have an Edifice. I like the G-Shocks, obviously. But I like any GGs too as well. But I wore this one today because it's classic.
I wish you had worn the Edifice. I've never even seen one.
Oh, really? Yeah, they're really cool.
I filmed a lot of Casios, too. And you want to tell us your name?
Chris.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
A long time ago. I don't know, 20 years ago. Longer.
What do you like about it?
I like this one because I can wear it anywhere all the time, and I can see the time if it's dark. One of these talks.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Well, yeah, it's the alarm is analog, and just once you set it, you will be waking up. You know?
And do you want to tell us your name?
Sure, I'm Juan.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
My great grandpa actually always had them. So I just remember being on his lap and always seeing his watch, and I was fascinated and started wearing them since high school. Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
What do you like about Casio watches?
I love the versatility of it, right? It just looks like a classy watch. I personally don't want to have my messages coming up just like Apple watches and stuff like that. So it's quick, it's easy, it looks elegant as well, and then it gives me what I need, time.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I think my funniest story is as a teacher, I one day saw students just constantly like coming up to me asking me what watch I had, and by the end of the school year, I could say more than half my class had a Casio watch on them. So I think that's pretty funny, but also inspiring.
Want to tell us your name?
Brianna.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
I think my dad actually. It was passed down to me, which was my first watch, and then I found this in a shop in Spain for like 50 euros, and I thought it was the perfect watch for my traveling.
And what do you like about Casio watches?
What I love about it is it's very slim, easy to wear. I barely feel that I'm wearing it. I know it says water resistant, but I put this thing through hell and it just will not die on me. So it's my traveling best friend.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I have a weird hack. It's kind of a gross one, but people usually travel with like a nail kit or whatever, but I always undo it, and then I use this to just like clean under my nails. It's just like to pass the time if I'm on the bus or something. I guess that's probably my little Casio hack.
That's hilarious.
Thanks, bro.
Do you want to tell us your name?
And I'm Alex Bolton.
All right, so when did you first hear about Casio watches?
I actually first heard about Casio from my wife. She bought a watch not too long ago, and I saw it and I got really jealous, so I figured why not? Looked into a little style that I liked, so that being said.
And what do you like about it?
I like in my opinion, it's a good combination of classic and just the simplicity, the simple design of it. I'm always a bit of I'm an older person at heart when it comes to everything, film, design, style, and I do like that it has like a classic, good old classic look to it.
Do you have any funny stories?
Not yet, but I'm sure that's on the rising with how I'm always forgetting something. That's definitely, for sure, it's gonna happen eventually.
And do you want to tell us your name?
My name is Jonathan Romero.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Some kind of a movie, very, very long time ago.
And what do you like about it?
I like that it's only has a watch. Well, a timer, so like not an Apple Watch, for example. I have an Apple Watch, but I don't wear it. I wear Casio. That's the best.
You have to charge all the time. This one you don't have to charge.
Yeah, you don't have to charge it. It's waterproof.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
No. I know it's very stylish. That's it. And I get a lot of people notice it more than Apple Watch. It's more unique.
And do you want to tell us your name?
Alina.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
Honestly, when I picked up this, I just searched retro watches, and this one came up. My coworker told me about them and said they were great, so here I am.
What do you like about it?
I like the style. Very classic, very easy to read, but also has some nice features to it. It kind of does just a little bit more than a basic watch, but it doesn't do too much. Like the smart watches, that's too much. It's too overwhelming. But this is perfect amount of just kind of bells and whistles. So I use it at the gym when I'm trying waiting between sets. I'll hit the timer and then I'll turn it off. So yeah, that's why.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Not really funny, but I have a friend that I've met up with, I've hung out with many times, and he was looking at me and he's like, there's something different about you right now. And then we trailed off and he was like, it's the watch, that's what's different. He had no idea, it was something about my presence that was different and the watch was through him, so that was it.
And you want to tell us your name?
Max, my name is Max.
First hear about Casio watches?
I was a kid.
What do you like about it?
Well, I love these especially. They're durable. I've had this one since I was 25. It was a gift from my father, so I make sure I try to take care of it I bought this strap to go with one of my favorite like pants that I'm always wearing. It's the same type of like army camouflage. And like water resistant. I'm always outside working, doing deliveries, like in the rain, skateboarding, whether it's raining or not. I'm just super durable.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Well, my girlfriend was cleaning one day as I was like changing the bands, and she didn't realize it was like on the desk, and she like swept it up like while she was cleaning and threw it out by accident. So I had to run downstairs before the garbage truck came so I can get it. Yeah, 'cause I was like, my father gave it to me when I was 25. I was like, I can't lose that watch. It's not only that I love it, it's like a sentimental value to me as well.
And you want to tell us your name?
My name is Giovanni Soto. If you want, shameless Instagram plug, 6MagicMan9 _ between Magic Man.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
I've been I was 6 years old. Then I got the other one. It's something I forgot the model. It's the metal version, right? There's one other one is like this version of this. So I used that one for 6th grade. Then I got that one till 11th grade. Now after I came to America, I got this one.
And what do you like about Casio watches?
It's long lasting. It tells me time, definitely is the best thing, and it fits with my all outfit, like every outfit, casual, formal, everywhere.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Everybody always say it's cool because nowadays people are moving to a smartwatch like Apple Watch, Google Watch. I don't like those watch, so everybody say it's kind of funny nowadays if I wear this.
And you want to tell us your name?
Oh, my name is Asghar, and I have an Instagram page. I do photography. It's Lens and Tales of Asghar.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
When I was a kid, I heard about Casio watches.
And what do you like about it?
The design. I like the design. I like the quality.
And do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I had the Casio watch when I was a kid. It had the calculator on it. So when I was taking the test, I used it. I used it for the test, the calculator.
Did you get in trouble?
No, I didn't get caught.
I filmed one girl who told me she got in trouble for using a Casio calculator watch for a test. And you want to tell us your name?
Lamar Antoine.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Man, when I was a kid. Yeah, I got a bunch of Casios. I got the calculator watch. I got a bunch of them. Gold watches. Casio's probably my favorite watch.
And what do you like about it?
Style, design, price.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I have a Casio watch I got probably 6 months ago. I changed out the band, and everybody thinks it's a Rolex. So I tell them I paid $40 for the watch.
You want to tell us your name?
Darnell.
Calculator.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
I've always been wearing Casio watches. I wear Casio and Timex watches. I like to keep it simple because it's simple.
And what do you like about it?
It gets a common reaction of, what are you wearing a calculator watch for? Do you actually do any probability or anything, or any calculating on that thing?
Do you have any funny stories about it?
In just typical fashion, it worked like a charm, as to where another guy walked up to me and he was talking about his cool watch, and I showed him my watch, and he kind of gave me that look. And another one of his friends said, "Hey man, if you don't need a lot when you got a lot," or something of that nature, perfectly insinuating that, hey, Casio watches are awesome. They're good. They're awesome watches, you know.
And you want to tell us your name?
Yeah, my name's Luke. And the last reason that I wear this calculator watch is because all my heroes wear this calculator watch. Dwight Schrute, Mr. Bean, Walter White from Breaking Bad, calculator watch. They're calculator watch people. You should be too.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
You know, I don't even remember the year, but I want to say, let's say 2002, 2003 when they really started getting popular, I think.
And what do you like about it?
You know, I like this one because I had never seen an all-white one before. So the time I got it, it was unique. Everybody else had all, you know, they had all the colors, the black, the blue, purple, the red, like literally all the colors. I had personally never seen a white one until I bought this one. So it stood out, the irony, yeah. Black guy, white watch.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
No, ironically, like I said, other than the day I got it, I had never seen it. I hadn't seen a white one before.
And you want to tell us your name?
Oh, it's Ellison.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Probably I saw them in a store.
And what do you like about them?
They're cheap and they're good.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Okay, yeah, the last one I had, the battery went bad, but it was one that, you know, it had radio to keep it very accurate. But the battery went bad 4th of July weekend. I didn't know if I could get another one, so I bought this as a spare.
And you want to tell us your name?
Eddie.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
I had the little calculator watch in college, so probably 10 years of little Casios here and there.
And what do you like about it?
I like the really small profile. I have small wrists, so I also just like the small face size.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Yeah, of course.
Not really, no.
And you want to tell us your name?
Jay.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
When I was a small kid.
And what do you like about it?
I love that it costs $30 and looks better than any other watch.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I get more compliments on this than like any other watch I've ever worn. It's so funny because it's like it costs nothing, but like everyone loves it.
Everything is fine. Everything is
Want to tell us your name?
Yeah, I'm John Paul.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
I don't know. Well, my wife bought it for me.
What do you like about it?
Just like the health factors that it tracks your steps and your blood pressure and stuff like that.
And do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Well, when I wasn't very active, it woke me up one day and asked me if I was still alive. Usually it tells you, you got 10 minutes of steady walking. It thought I died in my, because I've been inactive for so long.
Do you want to tell us your name?
Dave.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Casio been since, I don't know how many years.
And what do you like about it?
The basics.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch? I don't know. And you want to tell us your name?
Fernando.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
A decade ago? 10 years?
And what do you like about it?
Oh, I mean, it's the best. It's slick, it's lightweight, it's like easy, it's everything I wanted.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I feel like every person that I know or that I come across who wears a Casio we get really excited when we see each other. Like you have the right watch. Yeah.
And you want to tell us your name?
Calvin.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
in my journey through Walmart.
And what do you like about it?
Simplicity, affordability, complements anything really. Are you a Casio person? Should we do like a, you know?
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Not really. Well, the funny thing is that as much as I sometimes lose it, it always comes back, you know?
And you want to tell us your name?
My name is Gabe, and I'm happy with my Casio. All right.
So when did you first hear about Casio watches?
I wear a new one every day when I surf big waves. That way I don't care if they get smashed to pieces.
And what do you like about it?
That's it.